It's a lovely, balmy, windy day here in North Carolina. Gotta fix my rototiller again. And the wife's been having me do house projects this morning. But I'm almost done. Oh, look. Isn't that beautiful? What are you fixing to do?
Clean your junk off my bench again.
That's junk I gave you. That's
Oh, I can keep that?
raw materials, yes.
Awesome. But I appreciate it if you...
What's this right here? We don't work with wood in this shop.
I work with wood. I'm going to work with wood. I'm not a carpenter, but...
Not as often as you ought to. A few items of interest. I bought this pretty cool toolbox from the old fella who sells stuff in town on weekends. It's the Par X. Pretty nice toolbox. 3 drawers. Still got some junk in that drawer. Cleaned most of it out. It had some junk tools, that Chinese stuff there. But it did have some cool stuff in it. Not a lot, but some. Here's something that's pretty neat. It's a Snap-on. See if we can get it focused. Snap-on M44 speed wrench. But I don't have no sockets to fit that. It ain't quarter and it ain't 3/8. It's neat, but not very useful. And here's some custom-made file handles made out of aluminum. Got set screws in there to hold the thing on. That's pretty nice. Here's a tool. I ain't sure what it's for. It's got a really cool handle. And the scraper part is made out of brass. What else we got? This thing. I ain't for sure what it is. It does that. It's Miller's Fall Company, Greenfield, Massachusetts. Number 188A. It looks neat. And then we got this thing here. It's a Handyman Yankee number 46. Well, we can't have that. We're down here in North Carolina, where we don't know nothing about cold starts. We're silly Americans, etc., etc. And a homemade plumb bob on a hammer handle. And there's a hammer head. Alright, I'm done talking about that stuff.
Hey, Mr. Impala wants to see what the eyes are made out of. Close up, please.
You gotta set it down or the camera won't focus. It'll focus on the background and not what you're trying to look at, see? They're just rivets.
Large rivets.
Not the kind that you use in a rivet gun like this, but the kind you gotta hammer the head over on. Show them something that ain't been welded.
Okay. They're kind of greasy.
Those are the rivets she's using. This is the type you stick through the hole, stick something on the backside, and peen the head over.
They work good for eyes.
They're riveting eyes.
Aren't they?
Yeah. Alright. Oh, here's some other stuff. I've neglected for a long time to put that up. Just because I'm a sorry fella. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to put that up on the shelf.
Or a busy fella.
And we got some. And then we got a package from Mr. Cutworm, which I'll open up here soon. That's the back window for the 46 Ford here. He's made it out of Lexan. And then, since I'm real sorry and haven't put this up yet, I'm going to put this up today. I got these in the mail quite some time ago. Put them up there with the other stickers with Stove Bolt 50 and George the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. Y'all need to go check him out. He's building a pretty cool hot rod. He's
Goofy cart.
Yeah, Goofy cart. He's a good man. And somebody sent us, I can't remember his name, which is terrible, I apologize, some good flashers that we can put in the 55, so Mrs. Heavy Chevys. Turn signals won't quit working. These are the kind you put in big trucks.
Awesome. I didn't know that.
Look at that, all the manly parts in there.
I need
Coils
those.
of wire and copper and springs and stuff. And then I gotta go back and finish fixing the front door. What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
I said, since I got somebody smart at the parts store that could cross-reference the belt number and get the correct one, we should keep this so that when we go back and we get an idiot, we can say we want this belt right here.
And deprive ourselves the entertainment of watching them?
That's entertaining.
Okay, I guess it sort of makes sense if you try to get in touch with your feminine side.
Well, I am feminine. I wish I had that on camera.
What are you giving me grief about now? She just constantly harasses me.
Wait a minute.
All I did was show her where I keep those when I do that.
So who's in touch with their feminine side?
As long as we got everybody here. Let's open up Cutworm's stuff. Go ahead. Oh, let me get you on frame.
Get over here.
I took the liberty of opening the box because the little guy has lost his knife.
Oh,
but I still have one.
Oh, yeah?
I have multiple.
what about this then? He didn't open
That's alright.
this
You just
thing.
open. Take it out.
You want to take that out?
What is it, bud?
A watch.
What kind of watch?
It's hard to look through a bag.
Yeah, better take it out. Let's sit up here where we can look at it. It's a upside down Hopalong Cassidy watch is what it is. That's pretty cool.
That's neat.
Hopalong Cassidy was cool before you were born. Maybe before I was born.
Hey, this is really awesome. It's a Timex too. That's a good one.
I may wear it because I don't have a watch.
You do. You
I
just
used
don't wear it
to.
because it catches your arm hairs. I bought you a really nice one, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I can use
I
a
don't
watch.
think that's going to fit your wrist here. Look at that. Well, you are getting in touch with your feminine side, right?
Yeah. I guess she's not going to wrap it around there. All right.
Oh.
Let's, I don't know. It does look kind of small and dainty on me, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Not very manly.
All right. See what else is in there.
On me.
Well, let's see. Yes, it looks much better on a little boy.
I don't know.
I think it's
What's
neat.
this? I see age 6.
Oh, that's cool. It's a praying mantis.
Yeah, you put it together. That's pretty cool.
That's 3-dimensional. What else is there? Little Miss Heavy Chevy. Are you going to get in on this? Ooh, there's a
dinosaur, too.
another one too here.
3 of them.
That's neat. You got
That's
your work
cool.
cut out, don't you, for you?
And
Ooh,
then-
and best of all,
We got the back glass for the 46 Ford. Let me go get the original one and see how it matches up.
that's your dad's template.
Lay it down. Matches up pretty sweetly.
How does your thingy match up too?
Well, of course it's perfect. I made that.
Like we always say, you're 99.99% perfect.
Well, that's not entirely true. I think it's actually 99.1. Little guy's busy opening those things up. He's going to check them out.
Cool.
But thank you, Cutworm. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Cutworm.
Thank you.
We might have something else cool from Mr. Cutworm a little while later.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Can't
Cutworm.
wait. Did you hear, little man?
What's that, pal?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Little Miss has helpfully been taking this apart again while I had to go in the house and do something important. And she needs some help, she says. Get them 2 bolts out. Okay, I'll help you.
Okay.
Just this once.
Okay.
There, I helped her. She just wasn't man enough. We got some cool stuff in these boxes too. And in that bag, maybe I'll get to showing you that sometime today. We'll see. But first, we got to fix this little wooden piece. Right?
Great.
While we're waiting on the piece of wood to dry, the little man's going to clean out the rest of this toolbox. And use our little vacuum cleaner there and clean it out real nice. And then we're going to have to figure out where we're going to put it. Be thinking about that. And what we're going to put in it. In the meantime, I'm going to go out and help little Miss finish up that rototiller. And then I think we're going to jack this here car up and see why the brakes don't feel just right. Because I like to drive this one. So, and as we all know, we need brakes. Oh yeah, and then I saw old Musty got himself a new welder, a Miller 211, but his looks different than mine. Must be mine is not inverter. But I like it. This Miller, if you ask me, they're the ones to get. The problem we're having is I did a dumb thing. I used grease to hold the balls in place, which holds them in place too good. They won't fall down and do what they're supposed to do. So we got to clean the grease out. And then it should work just fine. Alright, now let's see if it works. We got the little balls back in there. I can hear them falling. I think we're going to be okay. We got to do a little something here where the governor ain't doing just right. And I probably need to take that carburetor off too. Just look inside. And then we'll put it back together. And then you get the rototill.
Yay.
Here's something I forgot about when I bought this thing. Obviously, when at the auction, they tried to work on it a little bit, try to get it running, and they boogered that jet up so it won't come out. And the threads are all stripped in there, which it makes it a little challenging to put back together. But it would run. So I guess I'll put it back together and hope it runs. Kind of windy today. Oh well, I better get back in. Is he gonna mess with a cat?
I don't know.
Alright, back to work. Can't be dilly-dallying. Alright, got the carburetor back together, the cover back on, just got to tighten the bolts, put the air cleaner on, fire that puppy up, and till the garden.
Look at the little football. He's so cute. You can't help it.
Alright, it's almost ready to go. Look at her, Mrs. Heavy Chevy, the carpenter.
Today.
Can we do it? just to ease everybody's mind, it does have 2 springs there. It's just not the traditional big one and small one. They're both the same size. But I can change it if it makes everybody feel better. And I do realize it's low on brake fluid. We still got a few things left to do to her, but I think it's going to be a good old truck. We might need to fix that too. Alright, I'm going to clean up my mess here and put all my springs away. I had to put a spring on that rototiller. And then I'm going to jack up the Firebird and take the front wheels off and see why my brakes don't feel right. I think I got a stuck caliper maybe. Maybe. What'd you say?
I said this won't be cobbled together. This will be kind of like a professional job.
What's that, darling?
I said it irks me how I can try something and then you can come over here and just do it. This is when I think...
You remember that old song? Used to be on the classic rock stations all the time in the good old days when they played real music. He's got the magic hands.
You got magic hands? I think the tools are partial to its owner.
I don't know about that. Maybe it's just a little more experience, that's all. Alright. It's so time consuming being the shop foreman that I still haven't got the wheels off. But I'm going to do that now. Well, that is after I fix my hammer. Because when I was cleaning out this toolbox, I found a wedge. There, that's all better. They're blabbing away in the background. Good grief. You got that garden all tilled, girl? No footprints?
No footprints.
What about that row on the left that's got footprints?
That.
Somebody walked through after, maybe?
Yeah, somebody walked through after.
Mm-hmm.